Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Excuse the croak, done a lot of streaming in the last few days, so the voice is a little bit weaker than it has been for the last few days. But here I am on the alpha for Legion, and I appear to be stuck in some water. What happened? I was walking in Dalaran and I fell off. I just fell off Dalaran. But it's okay, you see, because I can call upon my trusty Azure Waterstrider to help me out in this situation, which doesn't appear to be working. Well, it does work, and it now works as intended, or at least as Blizzard want it to be intended in the next expansion, Legion, because no longer will you be able to mount up on your Azure Waterstrider or your Crimson Waterstriders and walk across water. You will only be able to use these respective mounts in the land that you got them from. So the Azure Waterstrider you can only use in Pandaria. The Crimson Waterstrider, which, let's face it, probably about 6 people in the whole of World of Warcraft have. I would rather suck a tramp off than go through all the rigmarole to try and get it. Can only be used in Draenor. Now, let's have a look at the kind of like pros and cons of this. Number one, well, they're kind of irrelevant in their respective places now, because you can fly in Pandaria and you can fly in Draenor, so there really isn't any necessity to ever get on those mounts again for that usage. Also, if you want to kind of use the argument of, well, what if somebody's leveling up and they don't have access to flying yet? That would be a great way for them to get around. Well, you have to be maximum level in Pandaria to have started to do the questing to even get the Azure Waterstrider. So that's out the window immediately. And also, you have to be heavily into your garrison to unlock Natpagal and go through all that fishing rigmarole to unlock that. By the time you have, you probably would have been top level in Legion, never mind Warlords of Draenor. So you kind of dismiss those two arguments pretty much immediately. So we have to look at something else. Are these mounts so powerful that they actually deserve to get this, what is inherently a nerf? Okay? Well, if you go to the forums, do you see people really complaining and moaning about the amount of people that are walking around on water on their Azure Waterstriders or Crimson Waterstriders? I don't think so. Has it plagued the game that it's actually made the game detrimental to play? I don't think so whatsoever. And also, let's put something else into the mix here. When you compare something like the Waterstriders to something like the Goblin Gliders, which will allow you to get from high lofty places to low elevations really, really quickly indeed. Not only that, efficiently, safely, you have plenty of time. Wouldn't something like a Goblin Glider actually be more, inverted commas, overpowered than something, let's say, like a Waterstrider? I mean, I don't see the big issue here. I really don't understand the kind of logic of it. So, we have to kind of look at it from another angle then. Is the way that Legion is constructed going to be in such a manner that these mounts are actually going to be more overpowered in this coming expansion, and therefore Blizzard need to do a preemptive nerf on them to make sure that that doesn't happen? Well, we don't have access to all the zones at the moment. We have access to 3 currently, and in none of these zones which we have access to would I even contemplate saying in any way, shape or form legitimately that a Waterstrider will give somebody an advantage. This does seem to be a bit of a soft nerf, to be honest with you. It really just seemed to be a bit of a nerf for nothing. I mean, like I said before, the amount of effort that you have to actually go through to get the Crimson Waterstrider, then I think you absolutely deserve to be able to use it to ride on water. I think the Azure Waterstrider is easier to get, and yes, it has the same power as the Crimson Waterstrider, but it hasn't affected the game in any negative way since its introduction. So I don't quite understand the reason for this. I'm not up in arms about it, and I'm not going to be charging towards Blizzard HQ with pitchforks and burning torches or anything like that, but I just don't understand the reason for it. I don't see the necessity for it, but maybe you guys and gals have some theories and ideas, and if you do, share them with me in the comment section down below. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links, they're in the description down below, and I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.